Greetings all, Vanny here. I have a message to deliver to the Awakening Collective. How's y'all full moon be full mooning? The eclipse here, spirit. The eclipse that it brought with this energy has been very tumultuous is the word I'm being given. That word basically means it brings a lot of what we can call and perceive as conflict or upset in our lives. But truly, this is bringing about the end, the long overdue end to what has been needing to go, what has not been fertile. I was about to put this one in the deck, and I had like a little on the back of my head of like spirit saying, no, it's part of it. And like, yes, thank you. Universal love. This is what you are being offered. This is what you are learning to accept and recognize in yourself, is that unconditional, profound sense of love. And it may feel scary. It may feel frightening at first to feel that intense of a shift in your energy, because if you have been living in a survival mode state, if you have been living on a struggle sort of paycheck to paycheck energetically and physically, the sense of peace, the sense of strength, the sense of calm almost feels dangerous, because so much of your life up until this point has been a battle, has been fighting. I find it interesting. So like I have my computer screen up and I have this beautiful mountainscape, but the thing that's drawing my attention is the sports ball stats of the NBA. I do not understand sports. I am not a sports person. I literally call it sports ball because I can't comprehend it. But actually, that's interesting. So it has like the leading teams. There's the Kings, the Warriors, the Magic, and the Pelicans. And I'm looking at that and I'm thinking like, that's interesting to have those particular archetypes. The Kings, the Warriors, the Magic. Pelicans may seem out of place, but actually, it's so interesting because I was thinking about Finding Nemo, and what's his name? Nigel. I was thinking about Nigel and how he was a bit of a gossip. He was a bit of a gossip, but like Logan was like, oh, it's working now. He's been favoring that one. But it was because of his weirdness, because of his strangeness. I mean, like, maybe we should go help him. And they're like, oh, yeah. That he found Marlin and he was able to take him to Nemo. And something that seemed so strange and abnormal to the other pelicans, it was just like, no, like, I'm going to go talk to the fish. I'm going to go do this because that's an interesting conversation. This is an interesting outlook. And, like, you could be the Nigel in someone's life. You could be that magic. And like even the numbers they have, the Kings of 104, the Warriors of 130, Magic is 113, and that's where I needed to end it because my screen just like it did like the closure thing. I love it. So if you're looking at that numerologically, 5 is the number of change, 3 is the number of communication, 1 is the number of new beginnings, 0 is the confirmation of a new start. Oh, but you haven't believed in it. And that's why this awakening is so jarring. That's why this awakening is so shaking for you. But you have to remember, my love, we are all stardust. We are all gifts from heaven and earth. 444, you are divinely protected. Take a chance on them in reverse. Take yourself out on a date. Raindrops and homeward. Okay, so One of the triggers and stuff that might be coming up for you is like a romantic opportunity. And yeah, it's the time for healing, not war. It's got a lot of Aphrodite energy. Aphrodite is the goddess of love and war. People forget that. People go to war for love all the time. This situation, this trigger that is upsetting you in your awakening right now is not worth going to war over. These things come up to you before your final moment. And you can make of this awakening what you want. It is not always darkest before the dawn. You don't always have to go through hell and pain to receive your blessings. This is one thing that we accidentally manifest in ourselves all the time, that the thought that it is an incredible amount of work, that it is an incredible amount of sacrifice and release. Yeah, balancing act and cleaning house. I just cut the deck. Things are being balanced out. Things are being brought into harmony, but that means something that you have perceived, something that you have allowed to persist because you feel like you need it, because you feel like it's part of you, it's truly not for your greatest and highest good. It's not for what you want. With this golden palace, I feel very much it is pyrite. It is fool's gold. It may seem like what you want, but it's not as much as you could have. It's not as much as what you are capable of receiving. But if you believe you're just going to get the bare minimum, if you believe you're not going to receive more than what you have in your lifetime now, what you have allowed yourself to continue to live in, if you think you're only going to, like, your greatest moment was in high school, then you will be miserable for the rest of your life chasing a feeling of satisfaction, inclusion, and joy that you hold the key to. But you're looking at everyone else wondering why they're holding your life hostage. This awakening moment is very upsetting because it brings a lot of triggers. Spirit, I want a message from this trigger, this shadow aspect. I never want to feel that way again. I'm happy that it's over. I don't need your approval. Oh my God, yes. I never want to feel that way again, especially if it's an ex or a relationship, a similar kind of person. It may not be the same person, but a similar kind of person to someone you dated in the past. Like, aesthetically, they look the same, they give off the same kind of energy, but you're like, they're not going to hurt me like this other person did. Take what you need from that situation. I can't say that they're going to do it, but I feel it's a high likelihood. I never want to feel that way again. I'm happy that it's over. I don't need your approval. This was an awakening on more than just one level. Like, this was eye-opening. So you might be having a lot of headaches. You might be having a lot of dreams, or a hard time dreaming, having a hard time going to sleep. Spirit, can I have a message from the heart? Be it lovers, soulmate, connection, higher self, please just give me something to give this awakening collective a happy message. Thank you so much. Come here. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I absolutely understand. I love that, and I understand that. So these pains, these triggers, they are teaching you to love on a deeper level if you have the ability to alchemize that and separate yourself from that pain. Have a beautiful day, my loves.